This is not the first time I've recorded a message and the mic wasn't on. All good. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm in the middle of a shift, and it's a very clear portal of transformation. And I've been in the middle of this shift internally for a long time. There's been layers to it. But now I can actually see the physical representation of the shifts occurring in my life. And I'm here for it, right? I just posted a video. It was like, the cost of your new life is your old life. That's what's going on. And I've been trying to logically figure out how to move forward, what I want to do versus what I should do, right? And it's like two distinctive paths in front of me. And one is the safer, more secure route of, working in this area with all these secure benefits and a different schedule, but like all this stuff, right, that comes with that, or I'm being invited to actually believe what I say I believe. I'm being invited to actually trust that, one, there's a calling on my heart. There's a clear mission for me, and it's time. In that invitation comes also the trust in the knowing that everything that I need and more, everything that I desire and more, even that which I can't even fathom or imagine to think about, to ask for, to desire, all of that and more will be provided for me. I'm being invited to let go of controlling how it happens. I'm being invited to surrender and soften into a place of being able to receive. It's a very feminine energy, which, as the head of my household, as a single co-parenting mom, it's very hard. It's very hard to relinquish that control. It's very hard to soften. It's very hard to surrender, because it's like, it's up to me. It's my job to provide. It's my job to do all the things that have to be done in all the ways. And I'm being invited into the inspiration of the work, of creating the thing, of saying the things, of speaking my truth, of sharing my story in all the ways that it unfolds. Other business ideas that, in my mind, this is going to take some time. My creativity, a lot of it, I first look at it as like a passion project, because that's what it is. And, it can be monetized. There's room for all of that. And the problem is, I want to know how right now. And if you can't tell me how, I will figure out how, because that's my job. That's the issue. Because actually, if I took the invitation to say, you know what? I actually believe in divine calling. I actually believe that, it's like the oxygen that we breathe. Like, where else does my next breath come from but from you, God? Why would I ever fear that there's not enough, that I won't be taken care of? Has there ever been a day where I've wanted for anything and couldn't get it? Not even a moment. You know what I mean? There's just this divine protection and favor and grace and love and provision over my entire life from beginning to end, inside out. And that extends to and through, especially to my children. Spirit, God, angels help me in the spiritual realm supernaturally. My ancestors, literally, I can feel my abuelitas and their moms and their grandmas and all these other people who I don't even know helping me. I literally can. And it's really beautiful. And it's not just about what I'm creating or the business or the dream life. It's also about the moving and the alchemization of our lineage's past, meaning patterns that have carried through our lineage, breaking cycles and generational patterns where it's like, not on my watch. Absolutely not. I will be the one to stop this shit, because not on my watch, not with my daughters. I do not play about my daughters. That alone, to me, is the most sacred calling. But also for me to be someone who was created with this heart that is so explosive and expansive, with creativity, with expression, with wanting to share my story with my voice. Like, I can't tell you why I am the way that I am. This is just how God made me. But also, I love it here. Like, I wouldn't want to exist as anybody else. I literally love it here. And that is enough for me to know and accept and really allow myself to trust and surrender into, and say, you know what? Maybe it's okay to do what I'm called to do, and allow everything else for me to rise up in the form of a miracle. It wouldn't be the first time. In the form of blessings unexplainable, in the form of just favor and grace. And it's like, when you are on mission, when you are in your divine purpose, there's just something else going on energetically behind the scenes, probably preemptive to whatever is happening in your life. Like, yes, we create each moment with our thoughts and our intentions and our words and all these things. But if I'm being honest, I just know that there's this like divine favor on my life, especially right now at this time. I'm not saying it in an arrogant or cocky way. I am unbelievably, overwhelmingly grateful for all of this. But I would do well to actually live into that. To actually cash that check and say, okay, God, I'm here. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to listen, and I'm going to go when you say go. I'm going to speak when you say speak. I'm going to share when you say share. And whatever else comes up. And I'm going to trust and believe that this is the most direct and easiest path to the life of my dreams that you've placed in my heart, that we've dreamed up together. And so just a few minutes ago, I was getting ready, wrapping up at work, getting ready to leave. And through a whatever specific sequence of events that happened, you know me, I'm always watching, listening. I felt the nudge and the invitation. Go to the ocean. What? Excuse me, what? I mean, don't threaten me with a good time. What? The ocean? Me? Right now? Could I do that? Thinking, could I do that? Could I swing this? Could I? You know what? Yes. When? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I have 4 days off. I was gonna go again for my 40th birthday. But it's like right now I'm in the middle of this hugely potent portal and transformation, and everything is shifting. There's so much energy and stillness, clarity, focus on my work, union with nature, with the ocean, communion with God. This is the invitation. And it's like logically, it doesn't make sense. Logically, this was the budget. This was the plan. Logically, you know, I should stay here and work. Logically, da-da-da-da-da. I don't live in the logical realm anymore. And that's what I'm giving up. And that false sense of security that comes with that anyways, that can stay there too, because I've never worked from that space anyways. It doesn't work for me anyways. And so why not go all in, especially when there's a divine invitation to go to the ocean? What? Okay, let's go. Let's just go and we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. What a beautiful life. What a life. I don't know what's waiting for me at the ocean, but I'm going to find out. And I think it's the whole thing, the whole journey of it, the drive there, the drive back, the whatever I'm doing there. I'm going to listen and hear and go. I had this really beautiful day yesterday. Like, oh my God, just the energy, like literally I could feel it like pulsating through me, like the morning and then at work and then after work. Me and the girls just had like the most beautiful day. It was so much fun. And it was just this like freedom in all the ways. And what is it about that not to trust? You know what I mean? Like, if that's the goal, if living my life in that state of being is the goal, then I'm already there. And if I actually believe what I say I believe about spirit and being able to hear and trust and surrender, then I have no choice but to do what I'm told to do, to take the invitation. I'm excited. I'm so excited. It's hot here. I don't know what the temperature is like in San Diego right now, but I will figure it out. I'm excited. Oh man, I don't know what awaits me. And that's really exciting. I know I've been wanting to like disconnect and also to just be able to focus in on specific just tasks that I want to get just done. I'm hoping to have a good chunk of those done before I go so I can have kind of like an open blank canvas of whatever wants to come through. But like, oh my God. I just know, like when I went last year for my 40th birthday, it was a solo trip, as this will be. But it was like, oh my God, it was like so magical. Like, I cannot, I did some vlogs about it because I capture a lot. And it was just like transformational. Like I look back at that experience and it's not like anything happened there besides literally my state of being the entire time leading up to it, the entire process, driving there, being there, all the experiences there, driving back. Like the way I was just so free and able to flow in whatever, and just being able to indulge in my desires of like, I'm going to go to the ocean. It's midnight and I'm going to go to the ocean and I'm going to sit here with God. And I'm just going to like relish in this. Or I'm going to go, to this coffee house because it's what I love to do. And like, I'm going to go dance. I'm going to go to the ocean. I'm going to go float on my back in the ocean. And I went to this nude beach. That was an incredible experience. Like just the amount of like liberation and freedom and like existing in that energy by myself, with God, with spirit for 4 days straight was like just pure bliss. Like pure bliss. And that alone, I felt it as like just, I don't even know, it was like a cleansing of energies past, and something that works almost as like a catalyst to like catapult me into the next thing. I don't know if that's what the invitation is here, but I'm here for it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I know that there's a big shift coming with my work, with what I do with work and the finances. I don't know if that's going to be affected here in this trip. If I had to guess, my guess is yes. I have a feeling so, and I don't know if it's going to be like directly, but maybe I'll meet somebody that like, it's a networking opportunity or creative collaboration. You never know. It's California. You know what I mean? Like, incredible. And it's like, you can't even really, like, I can barely even put words to what that effect was on me from that last solo trip, but I just can feel it. And so even like in the midst of it, you can't even clearly understand it. And even afterwards, it's like, I don't even know, but it was just this magic. And like, yeah, of course. Yes, absolutely. Let's go.